So I'm gonna go ahead and begin with my sensors of the emergency light, the passenger, and the air vents, because these are all pretty much fairly the same size. The only ones, because I'm just using a regular Phillips too. I don't know how this sizing goes, but honestly, just you can tell it's just a normal sized one. So for all of these bolts right here, pretty much gonna have to unscrew it and then just transfer it over to over there. The only one that seems to have different sizing is just these ones right here, which you're gonna have to need a smaller version, which I do have in my little toolkit. I'll show you guys down the way. Pretty much just unplug those and then the whole thing will come out as well. And then you can't forget to unplug the brackets, which is for your double gun right here, and then the same thing on the other side right there and right there. Once you do that, you're done. You just unplug it back in and then put that over there. Hope you guys enjoy the time lapse of me transferring this stuff over there. Okay, so one thing to note when you're taking off the AC unit, the climate control unit, there's 4 bolts right here, and then right here. That's where those are chilling over there for. Turns out you don't need to take off these small ones, because I just remember that's just like when you want to take the plate off, and if your lights ever burn out, I actually switched them out with LEDs. Fairly simple, but besides the point, you're gonna have to pretty much go to the front of this unit again, and then you see these little knobs right here. They're basically like locks for the climate control so it doesn't come out. I can show you guys exactly what I mean. So you're gonna have to grab a short flat tip, like fairly skinny, just like that, something small. Go ahead and stick it in where it's pretty much popping out as much as you can, and then just pull up. Try not to damage it as much. It's kind of hard with one hand, but I think I got it. But yeah, I actually had to use 2 hands. But essentially, this is the lock for this, as you can see. And then as you can see, it's digging in now. While versus this side, it's pretty much firm, and no matter what you do, it's not going to move. So we're going to go ahead and place that over here. Put it on the right side so we know it goes towards the right. Then we're going to go ahead and pop this bad boy out too. Hopefully I can show you guys on camera. If not, you guys essentially get the idea of what I'm trying to do. Let's see. Sorry I couldn't do it. You honestly need 2 hands for this. Doing it with one hand is pretty hard. But yeah, this goes right here. And then look, once I took that out and I took that one out, the whole thing just came out. So it was literally essentially just 4 screws, and then the whole unit will come out for it. So you can pretty much go ahead and put that on the side. It doesn't really matter the placement because the knobs are essentially the same. But you're gonna have to just, I don't know, I'll just put it on there for temporary so I don't lose things. But later on, when we put this back, we're gonna, if you can see, there's pretty much this little crystal transparent piece right here in comparison to the whole entire thing. That's where the light shines. You're gonna have to line that up to basically where it is. So for essentially me, the knob is like right here. So I'm gonna have to push that back in there, so that way when I push it all the way to the top, it locks, you know. Otherwise it's not gonna go in, because if you put it like down here, it's not gonna make any sense, because you're not gonna read anything. So yeah, we're gonna put that on the side. And then we're down to the last piece, which is essentially this head unit. Same thing, you're just gonna have to pretty much unbolt it. So I have this like random bolt over here because this unit didn't have I only had 2 bolts on one side, and then they kept flopping around. So I just grabbed a random bolt that fit, and it went in. So that's hence why there's not a bolt back there. I'm honestly probably gonna look for another one just to make it more secure. But we're gonna go ahead and take off this bolt. And then it comes out just like so. Again, I'm gonna just place that over there because I already know where pretty much that's gonna go. And then we're gonna go ahead and take out these two over here. Go ahead and take those out as well. Gonna go ahead. These I can do with one hand, it's not that bad, but still, two hands makes things more easy. Should honestly invest in a GoPro, I feel like, so I could just wrap that thing around my head and make things easier, make life way easier. Go ahead and put that over there, and then we're down to the last bolt, which is right here. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if it was the smoothest for you guys down in the comments below. Comment down below if you think this is if you guys like the carbon fiber piece, or if you like the OEM spec looking version of it. I personally like the carbon fiber because it just, I don't know, it's just carbon fiber. I'm a sucker for carbon fiber. And then the whole thing will pop out just like so. And boom, that's it. So now the whole head unit is out. This is pretty much the old one right here. You can see. Doesn't look that good to me, at least, but it is what it is. So we're gonna go ahead and transfer all those pieces back towards the carbon fiber version of it now. So go ahead and grab your carbon fiber piece. So we're gonna go ahead and start to begin to put everything back on. I'm gonna start off with the climate control, given that it's the easiest out of all of this. We're gonna go ahead and put that on like so, like I said, and then we're gonna go ahead and put these little knobs back on. Like I said, you have to like pretty much align wherever it's at. Push it down, and then boom, it's back in place. Get the other knob, do the same thing. I think this was like hot last time I had it on. Yeah, same thing. And then yeah, pretty much put the four bolts back on. Pretty straightforward, nothing complicated. And then like I said, just put the caps on it and right there, and then it's pretty much secured. I'm gonna go ahead and put the air vent back on, and then I'll show you guys afterwards. Same thing with this and that. I just want to show you putting the screws, because it's pretty much like once you put it it's just like putting it back together. Like when you took it off, you pretty much will get the hang of the idea. For the air vents, you'll have one screw right here, you'll have another screw right here, here, and then you'll have another screw up there. Just put those back on, and then it'll fit directly back in its spot. As you can see, pretty much the holes line up with wherever it's gonna go. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So there you go. Pretty much we went ahead and got everything in place. The only thing was that like I had to pretty much go ahead and put new brackets on, but that's what came with this, because the ones that I had didn't line up with the holes, meaning these right here, they were completely different than the previous setup. But overall, honestly, I'm not mad. If anything, I think the fitment is better, because for one, I don't have to pretty much put the little bracket around it. There is a little gap right here, but once you have it on like in here, it is going to be like basically non-visible. And then if anything, it looks like it's actually a part of the car, this whole double din. So we're going to go ahead and pretty much put this back on there. Pretty straightforward, just plug in all the things and then just put it back. If you do have complications, pretty much just go back to the beginning of the video, and I'll just show you, it'll show you pretty much like how it is to like take all these things off. Straightforward, just put it back on. So I'm not going to show that. I'm going to show the end results though, so stay tuned for that. Hope you like this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get this on. And yeah guys, that pretty much wraps up today's video. Simple install. It took a little while. I want to say like it took me about an hour and a half, just because like I had to switch the things out and to switch the brackets. Fairly easy though, no experience, did it myself, so I suggest you guys should do it too. I'll leave a link to their IG page if you are interested in any 8th gen or Infinities. They do a lot of like hydro dipping for like various cars. Make sure to check them out. And then as always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you liked today's video. It was pretty fun, and if anything, it looks really nice. Like, how could you not like this setup? This looks really good between the two carbon fiber pieces right there. Yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.